Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout using the Teen Vibes collection, the Carson from Bella Blvd. And I am actually going to be scraplifting myself. So I showed you the layout. I will be scrapbooking or scrap lifting briefly at the beginning, and then I will kind of do a side-by-side comparison at the end as well. So I went ahead and cut out a football in, oh, there's the layout, in a light gray paper. I chose that one because it had all kinds of balls on them. So football, basketball, I believe maybe baseball on there. And so I chose that one, and as I was removing it from my Cricut mat, that I liked the back side of the paper, and it just so happened that the laces fit, even though it's the opposite side, still fit in the cutout. And so I decided to add those there instead of keeping it blank. So I did go ahead and use the other layout as a cutting guide, and then I actually decided, instead of matting, I guess, the red paper, there are some polka dots in there, but instead of matting that, I am going to kind of just layer them, kind of stagger those two papers. And then I use the back side of the gray paper for my strip up and down, and I'm just going to commit to the placements of all of these papers. I did double map my photo using the navy, and I decided to give the layout a little bit of dimension by popping the photo up on foam tape. Unfortunately, I forgot to refill my foam tape in my drawer, and so I ran out of the roll and had to add some random little circles to it, just to make sure that it was, popped up kind of uniformly, if that is even a word. I think that's right. But I did kind of keep with the embellishments, I guess the placements of that previous layout. I did decide, at first I didn't think I needed a title because I don't know, my son has the Football Bro shirt on, and so I thought that was good enough. But then in the ephemera pack, I did find a title, Bros, and I just decided to use that. I did decide to get into my football stash to see if there were any embellishments I could use from there. After getting everything out, I don't think I even used a single embellishment from all of them, but it was good just to, I don't know, put my eyes on them and see again what all I have, because I have a ton of football photos to scrapbook. So I did go into my Scrap and Happy Studio stash. I thought I had some football ones, and then as I was going through all of these football embellishments, I did find a couple, but I kind of liked those stars better, and I have been pulling those stars out for several layouts, and I just can't figure out how to use them. And so, lucky for me, for this layout, I used two of them, the red one, and then there's actually a brown one, which worked out really nice for the color of a football. I did some rearranging. Instead of the football and whatever else I had on top, I decided to do that Go Team and that Looking Good. And then I thought I could bring the hat down to the title and then tuck that football underneath that as well. But because my photo is popped up on foam tape, layering was interesting, I guess. The canvas flare was actually thicker than even the foam tape that I used, so it did kind of make it challenging, and it is not level all the way across by any means. I did decide I wanted a kind of third cluster, kind of going off of that other layout again, and I actually had accidentally ripped this scalloped the red scallop, and that is the size of the rip, and I liked that size and how it just kind of added some red over there and kind of created a good base for an embellishment cluster. And so I did add one of the footballs and that red star flare over there. I added the brown one to the bottom here with the title. You can see I did pop some of that up on foam tape, but it wasn't actually even enough. I probably could have done a second layer, but then, you know, the layout just gets too thick. So with the hat, I don't know. I was so close to being done and my tape gun needed a refill and I didn't have it handy. So I instead found some red tape to finish that taping that hat down, because like I said, I knew I didn't have much more to tape down, if anything. So I'm kind of just going through seeing if there's anything else that I want to add. And I do finish it off with a couple of stars from the collection, just kind of scatter one in each of the clusters. But that is going to finish off this layout. Again, October is going to be full of fall layouts, whether that be, you know, the apple orchard or school or sports. I'm going to try to kind of switch it up a little bit for you guys, but I will link this collection down below if you are interested. Again, there is a girls teen vibe, which is amazing as well, so definitely check that one out. But I hope you guys enjoyed and we will see you next time. Bye guys.